All right, so 3 examples. I might only be able to fit 2 and then make another video. So example number 1. So it says given AB is the diameter of circle P. So given AB diameter circle P. We're given the fact that arc BD is 20 degrees. And we know that arc DE is 104. And we want to find the measurement of angle C. Find the measure of angle C. So sometimes pictures I've said with the circle stuff is not given to you. This would be an instance where most likely you probably need a picture, just because it's a little hard to come up with what it's supposed to look like. All right. So again, you should be taking these notes just like we normally would do and we would be doing in class. So there's our diagram. Now what I'm going to do is label what we have. So we know AB is a diameter. So if it's a diameter, I'm just going to bold it out a little bit more in a different color. We know arc BD is 20. So I have 20 right here. And we know arc DE is 104. So we are looking to find angle C. So angle C is right here. Well, if you look at angle C is made up of 2 segments, and those are secants. So we have a secant angle situation. So this is, again, where you would go back to the formulas that we put in the first video, and you say, okay, well, in order to get that angle, angle C, so in order to get angle C would be equal to 1/2 the arc that's furthest from it, which is EA, minus the arc that's closest to it, which is DB. Now, the issue we run into is we have DB, but we don't have EA. But we know that given that BA is a diameter, I can take the 2 arcs that we currently have and take that away from 180. So basically it's 180 minus 20 minus your 104, which is going to get you your 56 for your missing arc. And then you have everything that you need to sub it in. So if angle C, we have 1/2, EA is then 56, DB is 20. Subtract those 2, take half of it, and the angle should be equal to 18 degrees. Again, if you're getting a negative angle, most likely you're doing it in the wrong order. So just double check. All right, example number 2, we're going to just find Y. Oops, sorry, no spaces. All right, so here's your circle. We've got 2 chords or 2 segments here. We have A, E, C, and we have B, E, D. And we have 29 degrees, and we have 47 degrees. And we want to find Y. I'm going to put Y right here. So you can space this a little bit better. Find Y. All right, so the first question you ask yourself, given the circle, you look at what you're given and you say, okay, I have 2 segments, 1 and 2. I cannot assume that E is the center of the circle, so the only thing that I can go with is this is a chord-chord scenario. So chord-chord angle. So we know if it's a chord-chord angle, I can use the formula. Now, if it's a chord-chord angle, these are the 2 arcs that are given to me. So the first thing you have to ask yourself, does Y associate with those 2 arcs? And it does not. So the first thing we have to find is the one that does associate with the 2 arcs for the chord-chord angle. So that angle, angle AED, using the formula would be equal to 1/2 the arc that's in front of it, which is 29, plus the arc that's behind it, which is 47. When you add those together and take 1/2, you should end up with 38 degrees for that. And then based on that, if angle AED is equal to 38 degrees, then Y is supplementary to that. So you do 180 minus 38,